All right, folks, welcome to Thursday night hockey in the old Navan barn. We have a full team. I'm not sure, it might be the first time this season. The U16B Cumberland grads are taking the ice. Full complement. All healthy, no injuries, all in uniform and playing. Taking on the West Carleton Crusaders, who are wearing their dark blue and gold threads to the right. Tonight is the first game back after the holiday break. The Cumberland grads have been working hard in practice and getting ready for this first game after the break. The U16B Cumberland grads would like to take a couple minutes to extend all of our condolences to the family of Sydney Squirrel, number 61 from CIH. We were informed that Sydney tragically passed away during the holidays. I'd like to extend all of our condolences to his family, his friends, teammates, teachers, and coaches. We played that team earlier this year in a tournament. Sydney was fierce on the ice and gave us some good competition. It was a pleasure to play against him. The hockey world lost another one too young. Rest in peace, Sydney. All right, folks, so the ref has blown the whistle to get this game going while the players pick up the pucks. As you can see, we replaced one of our sponsors with Sydney's logo tonight. Other sponsors tonight: Dennis Prue Limited, Kenco Drywall, Orleans Dental, Myers Orleans, Clearview. Thank you for sponsoring the U16 Cumberland grads this season. Let's get ready for some hockey. Starting goalie tonight, number 31, Liam Daly. On right wing, Oren Pierce-Teed. At center, Charlie McFadden. On left wing, Owen White. On defense, we have Sébastien Caron and Cohen Quiche. Game's just delayed for a second as the referee is fixing a hole in the side of the net. We'll get going shortly. Puck is dropped. West Carleton sending it back. Cohen Quiche with possession. Stuck on the half boards. Cohen Quiche gets it up, but not far. Puck gets sent across the crease by West Carleton. Quiche back with the puck. Not able to clear it. West Carleton back on the attack. Cahill putting the knee down, take the pass away as Pierce Teed blocks a shot at the line. Pierce Teed looking across, no one there. West Carleton picking up the puck in neutral. Sent across ice. West Carleton trying to set up. They get it through center, into the zone, shot on net. Daly steers that wide. Levesque across to Cosgrove. Cosgrove gets pucked in deep. Down to the corner. Betsy at the line, holding it, setting the puck back in. West Carleton from the half boards. They get the puck to the line and to neutral. Betsy turning the play over. West Carleton get a hang of it, and they send it in deep. Rolling around to the half boards. Betsy gets it up to Wojcik, who tips it up to Levesque. That was a little long for him for the breakaway. Held in at the line. Hogg doesn't keep it in as he's pressured by West Carleton. Skated in by the opponents in the grad zone, but Liam Lamotte turns that over. Liam Lamotte skating into the zone, gets checked up at the blue. West Carleton back the other way. Tipped in deep into the zone by West Carleton. They get it around the net. Daly seals the back door and holds on. Puck comes back to the point. Shot goes high and wild. Here comes Caden Cam, pushing the puck through center. He stops up at the blue, sends it across for Brothers. Brothers shoots it wide of the net. Puck's on the right wing. Back to the point. Parato with a shot on net. Owen White on the doorstep, getting cross-checked into the goalie. Owen White going off for interference. A little questionable as he was getting cross-checked into the goalie, but we'll live with the call. Cage getting the puck down the ice. Goalie playing it to the half boards. West Carleton, possession broken up by McFadden. Sends the puck behind the net. West Carleton past the red line, dump it in deep. Quiche from behind the net gets it to the point. D-to-D pass, shot on net, that's high and wide. Quiche getting the puck out and down. West Carleton under pressure by Pierce Teed, have to play it. They get it up. Shot on net, great save by Daly. Second shot, Daly puts a paddle down and holds on. Two good saves by Daly. Point blank. Puck's fired down the ice. Icing waved off. Penalty killers putting pressure on the Carriers. Forcing them to retreat. McDonald putting pressure. So is Cam. Cam comes up with the puck. Gets it back to Lamotte. Lamotte fires it down the ice to kill some more time. Ty McDonald putting pressure on the penalty kill again. So is Cam. West Carleton walk in. They take a shot from the wall. Daly makes an easy save. Second shot trickles in behind Daly's glove. All right, so 1-0 West Carleton. Brad should be able to easily make this back. Face off, push forward into the zone. McDonald working hard, coming up with the puck for Cam, who just shot it wide. West Carleton puts it in the corner. Puts it back to the point. Paranto, shot that goes wide. Brothers firing it back in. West Carleton trying to pass across. Cam gets a skate on it. Breaks up the play. West Carleton able to carry it in. Pass it back door. Pass back to the wall, to the point. Shot for a tip. That's played by Brothers to the corner. Shot from the wall into the opposite corner on the left-hand wing. From deep to high. West Carleton able to get a shot off from short in. No elevation on the puck. Daly able to keep that pad down. West Carleton with the puck at the blue. They skated in. Quiche able to get possession from behind the net. He gets it to the blue, but not out. The Grads do push it out. Great move by Levesque to stay on side of the line, but he's stripped of the puck. And West Carleton gets called for an icing. Quiche at the line, keeps it in. Puck goes to Betsy's. Betsy's a quick backhand that just misses the top corner. Betsy's working hard in the corner. Puck rolls behind the net. Betsy's laying a hit on the puck carrier. And Levesque comes up with it. Levesque to Betsy's. Betsy's from the slot. Takes a shot on. Goalie able to steer that aside. Gets it to Quiche on the wall, who puts it back to Betsy's at the point. Betsy's fanned on it. Cajon gets hold of the rubber and sends it deep into the zone. Quiche pinching into the corner. Betsy's covering. West Carleton fire the puck up. There's a whistle. Not sure what the whistle was for. Let's see what the call is. I think they believed that the puck was out of play, but it wasn't, so they dropped it where it was when they whistled. Not sure. Pierce Teed puts the pressure on the puck carrier behind the net. Able to fire the puck to the other side of the zone. Hogg at the red, firing it back in. West Carleton getting possession. West Carleton skating it in. Hogg working the body in the corner. White comes up with it. White in on the left wing. Tries to center it to McFadden, but it gets picked off. Lamotte got a good shot on net through a screen. Goalie able to see it and make a save. So face-offs to the left of the goalie here. Cam pulling the puck back, but West Carleton first on the draw. West Carleton with a breakaway pass. Fortunately, the play was forced to the side. And West Carleton only got a border shot. Another shot on net, bouncing the puck. Excuse me, folks, I was just fixing my tripod here. Icing called against the Graz. Face off won by Cam. Pulls it back for Parato. Sends it to the line to McDonald. Bouncing puck at the line. No. Centering to across, with Brothers there to block the pass. Another puck goes in towards the slot. Cam getting it down the ice, and he's going to get called for icing as well. That's this on the draw. Getting the puck to Caron. Caron flipping it up and high down the ice, forcing the goalie to cover it up as Levesque skating towards him. Puck is stuck at the line. That's his lane ahead. Puck reversed to him. He kicks it deep into the zone. West Carleton on the breakout through center. Broken up by Levesque, who flips it back up for Cosgrove, who tips it in. West Carleton rimming the puck around. Cajon trying to hold the line, just can't get there in time. Puck goes all the way down to Quiche. Quiche stops up behind the net, evades an attacker, and gets a puck out of the zone up to Levesque. West Carleton with possession again. Skating it in, deking at the blue. Baptiste able to break up that play. Baptiste, area pass over to Levesque. Levesque gets hit. He falls. As Lamotte from inside his zone gets it out. He has to play the puck again, so he skates it to the blue, gets stopped up. Hogg back to Pierce Teed. Over to Hogg. Hogg chipping at it to get it to White, who fires it around the boards. Pierce Teed, weak shot on net. That's intercepted by West Carleton. Hogg gets it at the line. He rims it right back to the other side and down the ice. Lamotte reversing the play. West Carleton get a hold of the puck. They dump it in on net. Lamotte jammed up in the corner. McFadden helping him out. So is White. White pushing the puck to the line. He's in brute force to get it to McFadden. McFadden over to Pierce T. That's passed behind him. West Carleton takes the opportunity to regain control. Parato behind the net. As gets possession in the corner here. He gets the puck up to McFadden. McFadden stick handling through to Crusaders. He gets the puck to White. White cycling down to Parato. Can't get the puck deep as he was under pressure. West Carleton just offside on the play. They have face-off just outside of the Cumberland guard zone. Caden Cam on the draw, pulls it back. West Carleton on the attack. Parato sending the puck down the ice. Icing waved off as it stops up just before the goal line. West Carleton able to organize a breakout. Crusaders dropped the puck at the line, but the drop pass was offside. Crusaders in neutral, dump it in on an angle, forcing Caron to pick it up behind his net. Caron going on the wall, that's chipped by West Carleton. Caron firing it all the way down for an icing. Cumberland getting some fresh legs on the ice. Face off, pulled back by Baptiste. Lamotte being harassed as he picks up the puck and gets it through neutral. West Carleton fumbling the puck deep in their own zone. Baptiste picking it up. Baptiste to Levesque. Levesque just wasn't able to pull off the backhand on that awkward pass. Cosgrove from the wall, cycling it back deep. Cosgrove on the wall, gets it to Baptiste. He's under pressure. Lamotte picks it up, loses the puck as it goes all the way back down the ice to Daly, who decides to hold on. Face off by McFadden. Pushes it up to the line, not out. Puck shot on net. Daly gets a stick save. Hobbles the puck over the net. Parato gets tripped up. Penalty coming up on the play as West Carleton touched the puck. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not a trip. It's going to be a hook. Number 42 for the Crusaders going away for 2 minutes or less if the Cumberland scores. Caden Camp taking the draw. Baptiste with possession. Up to Parato at the line. Parato looking. Finds a lane. Gets it through the net. Gets a shot on. Goalie blockers that aside. Baptiste on the wall. Down to Cosgrove for a one-timer back-to-back assist. Puck came to Cajon, who fired it, and got tipped over the net. Crusaders kicked out of the zone. That's it. To the bumper. Parenteau at the line. Parenteau looking, finds a lane, shoots and scores! Number 93, Parenteau finds a lane through traffic and puts it in the back of the net. 2 inches over the pad with a perfect shot from the point. West Carleton through center, only get the puck to Quiche. He sends it to Caron. Caron fires it out of the zone. West Carleton shoot it back in. Quiche looking for a long pass, gets it to White. White fires it into the zone on the goalie, who gets a glove on it, holds on with 32 seconds left in this period. Cumberland with a good chance and setting up in the zone. Fadden taking the draw. Puck is sent deep in the corner. West Carleton gets a hold of it. Quiche holding the line as they're trying to get it out. Get a shot on. West Carleton reversing the play to the other corner. West Carleton from the right corner. Long pass through center. We have a 2-on-1 evolving. Shot on net. Scores over the block. Two-one game. Number 11 being credited with that goal. Buzzer sounds to indicate the end of the first period. All right, so puck is dropped for period number 2. Parenteau gets the puck off the draw. It's all jammed up at the blue. Across to Wojcik. Wojcik front-manning that to Cam. Backhands it to Wojcik. That doesn't quite work. McDonald doing the easy play. Sends it deep. Boys chase. Wojcik jamming the puck behind the net. Cam almost coming up with it, but West Carleton finds it through that traffic. Cam with the puck at the line. Retains possession. Gets it over to Wojcik. Wojcik, it's a shot. Goalie gets a blocker on it. West Carleton. Break in. Long shot on net. Daly finds that and holds on. Puck is dropped. Lemot with possession. Lemot gets the puck to the line, not out. Weak shot on net. Short side. Daly makes a save. Gets a glove down. Puck is dropped. Baptiste open his D. Lemot gets it up to Cosgrove. Cosgrove to the line, not out. West Carleton holding it for a second time. West Carleton from the wall, get a shot down. Rebound sent off a defender. Daly finds the loose puck and holds on for a whistle. Draw pushed forward, and Pierce Teed is skating up, putting some pressure, but West Carleton Crusaders come back the other way. They go offside. Fadden pulling the puck back. Hogg gets it to the line, not out, however. West Carleton looking for the back door. Stick wasn't there to tap it in. Lemot gets the puck, picks up speed, breaks in, short side, shot off the pad, right into the slot. Two skaters were a little deep to get that rebound. West Carleton on the break-in, short side attempt. Daly with a great save on the overlap. Puck sent back around by West Carleton. West Carleton rimming it again. Lemot is tying that up behind the net. Lemot gets it out of the zone from behind the net. White chasing the puck carrier. Pierce Teed getting some pressure on him as well. Forces him to make a mistake. West Carleton with possession. West Carleton with a breakout pass that doesn't work. Icing waved off. Ball up to Wojcik. Wojcik with a great one touch up to McDonald. McDonald scores! Great work by the D. Great one touch by Wojcik. Great finish by McDonald. 2-2 game. Another face-off won by Cumberland. Quiche getting that to Wojcik. Wojcik touching it at the line to avoid the icing. McDonald sending it back on the wall. Kept in at the line by Cajon. Cam looking to get it across. That doesn't quite work. Caron from the red shoots it down. Offside is called against him. Or icing, I'm sorry. Baptiste on the face-off, gets it to Parato. Parato, chip pass to Levesque. Levesque leaves it for Cosgrove. Cosgrove takes a shot. Levesque gets the rebound. Goalie makes a great save. Puck played the other way. Brothers getting involved, breaks up that play, keeps it puck in the corner. Cosgrove in the corner digging. Brothers gets tripped up. And the puck is sent down the ice. West Carleton cover it. West Carleton trying to go through center. They send the puck deep. West Carleton, east-west pass, shot on net. Daly with a great save. Levesque picking it up, backhanding it for Parato. Parato gets it to the line. Parato with the puck deep in his zone. Gets it across to Cosgrove. Cosgrove sends it deep. Levesque there to pick up the rim with Baptiste. Baptiste walking in, shooting. Goalie making a save. Puck still loose. Sent up into the rafters by West Carleton Crusaders. There's a whistle. And we're going to be able to reset this play. McFadden pulling it back for White. White flips it to the left wing. West Carleton getting the puck down the ice. Icing is called against them. Face-off is going to the right of the goalie. Puck drop, comes back to Lamotte. Lamotte fires it back in. Pierce Teed laying a big hit in the corner. The puck comes out. Hogg forced to fire it in. West Carleton take a tumble as they got to Lamotte. Hogg picks the puck up deep in the zone. Fires it down the ice. Icing waved off as the puck dies before it gets to the goal line. White with pressure, allowing McFadden to try to get the puck across, but that sneaks out on Hogg at the line. Great save by Daly on the one-time east-west pass. Pierce Teed pushing at the line. Puck is on the Grad's stick. Penalty coming up against West Carleton as soon as they touch up and get possession. Here we go. What's the call going to be? Number 20, 2 minutes or less for roughing. Raz on the power play. Let's see if they can work their magic that they practiced with Coach Mark. Paranto to Baptiste. Back to Paranto. Paranto, long shot on net, rebound. Cosgrove whacking at it. Goalie finds it under his pad. Whistle goes off. Power plays reset. Here we go. West Carleton Crusaders get a hold of it, send the puck all the way down the ice. Caron behind his net, stops, under pressure. West Carleton get possession. Loose puck in front of the net. That's shot just wide. Cam cycling back for Caron. Caron looking for the long pass for Cosgrove. That allows Daly to pick up a stick. Caron again behind his net. Caron skates around it as he was chased. Enters with speed. Rims the puck around. Barato on the forecheck as well. West Carleton get the puck back down deep. Here comes Baptiste. Baptiste under pressure at the red. Skates an S pattern. Gets the puck in deep into the zone. Cam. Short side attempt off the post. Goalie holds on to the rebound. Gets a whistle. McFadden holding his man. McDonald getting it deep for Wojcik. Wojcik deep in the corner to McDonald on the wall. Over to Brothers. Brothers, short side attempt. Goalie just gets a blocker on it. That allows West Carleton to get the puck and set it down the ice. Lamotte, foot race to get to it. Gets there first. Over to Brothers, then to McFadden. McFadden skates it in on the wall. Tries to pull it for a deke. Puck comes back to Wojcik. Up to the point to Brothers. Down on the wall to McFadden. He takes a shot on net. Goalie sees that. Makes a save. Dropped. White has that against the wall. He gets jammed up behind the net. Pierce Teed helping on the right wing. Levesque down to White. White off the goalie's pad, trying to get that to Pierce Teed. Right, sails through the crease. White deep in the corner, working. Lamotte down to White. White looking for Pierce Teed in front again. Pierce Teed pushing. I think he's about to get called for a penalty. Head contact against Pierce Teed. Crusaders going on the power play. Both power plays unsuccessful tonight so far. West Carleton, quick shot off the draw. That hits a body through traffic. Daly makes a great snag. The shot coming from the point through traffic. He follows it all the way into his glove and gets a whistle. Here we go, puck all jammed up on the draw. Defense walk in, and Caron shoots it down the ice. White putting some pressure, almost comes up with the puck in the slot. There it comes back to Quiche, one times it back to Levesque. Levesque skating in, loses the puck. Quiche decides to retreat, kills some time, gives it back to Caron, who fires it down the ice on net. White is a pressure man. West Carleton gets possession and skates it down the ice. They get it deep in the corner. Quiche working that corner, trying to make sure West Carleton doesn't come out with it. Him and Caron still keeping the puck to the outside. Quiche and Caron keeping the puck on the wall. Holding it there. West Carleton can't even get it past to another man. Caron fires it down the ice with Baptiste getting the tip on it to tip it just past the defender. Baptiste breaking up a pass in West Carleton zone. Comes up with the puck in neutral, but gets his pocket picked. West Carleton able to get a shot off. Daly gets a paddle down and holds on. Baptiste wins the draw, fires the puck all the way down the ice. Crusaders have to regroup and restart. They carelessly send the puck down back to Parato. Parato backhands it out of the zone, forcing West Carleton to retreat as they're on a delayed offside. Parato to Brothers, over to Parato. Parato loses the puck to West Carleton. West Carleton tic-tac-toe play. Unsuccessful, but it comes out to McDonald, who's coming off the bench. McDonald tried to get it to Cosgrove, but a West Carleton player was just there with his stick to break up the play and send the puck down the ice for an icing. Cam holding his man, allows Ty McDonald to come in on the play and walk right through the slot. He wasn't able to get a shot off, so the puck's all tied up in the corner. Caden Cam centering it, but the Crusaders get their stick on it. Crusaders walking in on the right. They run over Brothers. Penalty coming up on the play. Second penalty coming up on the play. Unsportsmanlike as well. What the calls are going to be. 2 minutes for head contact, 2 minutes on sportsmanlike. Cumberland on a 4-minute double minor power play. Hold on, I was mistaken. So it's a 4-minute double minor for the head contact with an extra 2 for the unsportsmanlike. Cumberland on a 6-minute triple minor penalty. D-to-D pass didn't quite work. Cam skating back, helping Cumberland break up the pressure. West Carleton heavy on the pressure, 2 men deep. Baptiste getting it down for Cam. Cam setting up the breakout with Caron, who leaves it for him. Cam over to Caron. Caron skating it in, stopping. West Carleton player loses his stick. Bad pass by West Carleton to Baptiste. Baptiste sends one in on net. Loose puck. Still loose. Cam trying to elevate it. Not able to. Baptiste back with possession. Baptiste shot on net. Goalie snatches the rebound out of the air and holds on. I believe this is the first triple-double minor that I've seen. West Carleton pulling the draw back to the corner. McFadden comes up from the scrum. Oh, the Brothers over to Lamotte. Lamotte shooting wide, forcing Brothers to get back to the wall to pick up the puck. Brothers over the wall. McFadden down to Wojcik. Wojcik back to McFadden. Down to Wojcik. Give and go. McFadden shoots it wide. Lamotte around to Wojcik. Back to McFadden. McFadden to the line to Brothers. Brothers feeds Lamotte on the wall. Lamotte with a shot. Rolls up the goalie's stick on top of his blocker. And he makes an awkward save, but he holds on. Levesque holding his man. Allows White to walk in, grab the puck. Gets a quick shot on net. The goalie makes a save. Puck is dropped. White getting the puck to Quiche. It's sent deep into the zone. Levesque on the wall. Skating around. Going across to Cajon. Cajon. Shot on net. Goalie makes a save. Levesque on the draw. Gets it to Pierce Teed, who sends it deep. Puck comes to Levesque. Bouncing puck over to Cajon. Cajon loses the puck at the line. West Carleton skating in wide. Shot on net. That goes high and wide. Rolls around the glass. And shot back in by West Carleton. Cajon pinning the player to the wall. White coming in to bump him. West Carleton getting away and getting a quick shot on net with 16.7 seconds left in the second period. Time for a couple more shots for West Carleton or one good rush by Cumberland. Let's see who's going to capitalize on the rest of this period. West Carleton winning the draw back to the point. Puck's flipped up to the Cumberland line. Caden Cam gets his stick ripped out of his hands. Norm on the play. West Carleton flipping the puck back deep. That's going to be the end of it. Period number 2 is over. Got the crowd coming in on this song. All right, so Cumberland grad starting period number 3 on the power play. Get possession of the puck. D-to-D pass. Lamotte feeds Cam down the center. Goalie picks up a high shot puck. comes back to Batsis. He sends it over to Hogg. Hogg down for Cosgrove. Cosgrove over to Batsis. That rolls over his stick. Comes out, forces Lamotte back out. Good shot, blocked. That was Cumberland to regain possession. Lamotte for Cam on the wall. Cam with a shot on net. Goalie finds it and saves it. .2:15 left in this triple minor penalty. Puck comes back to Brothers at the line. Brothers gets it to the wall to McFadden. McFadden on the wall. Sneaking in. Not liking what he sees. Gets it down. Back to McFadden. Down to Wojcik. Wojcik looking for centering pass. Doesn't quite work. Parato from the line. Shot on net, tipped by McDonald a little wide. West Carleton get a hold of it, shoot it down the ice. Daly coming out to play it, sends it to McFadden. McFadden over to Parato. Parato up to McDonald. McDonald gets stopped up on the half boards. West Carleton pick up the puck. Shoot it down the ice. Daly touches it up. High stick is called. Face-off's coming to the right of Daly. Cajo with a puck behind the net, leaves it for Levesque. Levesque to White. White touches it and chips it in. West Carleton regain possession, shoot it down the ice. Cajon gets knocked off the puck. Cajon again. Over to Quiche. Quiche up to Pierce Teed. Pierce Teed getting the puck deep in the corner. Levesque holding the line. White gets hit from behind. No arm on the play. West Carleton sending it down the ice again. Oh, boarded. He's hurt. Arm up. See what the refs get a call on this one. "17 seconds left on that first penalty. Two minutes up on the clock. It's like 2 minutes for boarding. Cumberland on a 5-on-3 power play for the next 15 seconds. Parato, quick shot on net. Goalie gets a glove on it. McFadden poking it back at him, and goalie able to make another save. West Carleton getting the puck down the ice. Foot chase with the player coming out of the box. Toronto wins it. Cam able to help out. Cam from behind his own net. Parenteau fumbles on the pass, but gets it to Baptiste. Baptiste puts it in deep. McFadden in the corner. Pressured. West Carleton chip it up and down. Foot race. Cam able to strip the handler of the puck on the breakaway. He gets the puck over to McFadden. McFadden under pressure. McFadden over to Levesque. Levesque walks it in on the wall. Leaves it for Cosgrove. Cosgrove flips it up. Over to Lamotte on the point. Lamotte looking for Cosgrove on the back door. That goes wide. Betsy is feeding Levesque in a slot. Levesque back to Hogg. Hogg with a shot. Goalie makes a save. Steers that to the corner. Baptiste walking in from the slot. Shoots. He gets decked. Cosgrove with possession. Shoots it across the slot. That goes off a skate and wide. Lamotte with a quick shot. Levesque with the rebound. Cosgrove got the rebound, sorry. And West Carleton get the puck down the ice, and they're about to kill off that other penalty. Cumberland, we're almost on a constant 8-minute penalty power play. Lamotte gets hit as he's walking in the zone as well. Wojcik having to pull off on his check because West Carleton with some extracurricular behind the play stuff with Levesque. Lamotte putting the puck into the bench. Quiche laying a hit. Getting the puck to McFadden. McFadden stopped at the blue. Quiche gets it back to Brothers. Brothers to Pierce Teed. Pierce Teed chipping it forward. Crusaders chipping it deep to Brothers. Brothers across to Quiche. Quiche up to White. That's in his skates. West Carleton entering the zone. Brothers breaking up that play. Gets the puck, Pierce Teed, and sends it to the left wing to White. White gets rubbed out, maintains possession, falls behind the net, still gets a puck to the slot. But West Carleton able to come back. Cumberland getting a well-deserved change here. As Quiche picks up the puck from behind his net. He chips it deep to the other end. Icing is going to be called against Cumberland. Looks like Caron is back in the lineup on the bench. Let's see if he plays a shift or not. That's a good sign for Caron. Caron with a quick change, getting the D pairings back together. Lamotte in his corner. He stops up, still harassed by a Crusader. Gets the puck up to Betsis. Betsis fires one across to Cosgrove. Cosgrove with speed, cutting. He gets pushed to the side of the net. Couldn't take a shot. Hogg. To Lamotte. Lamotte at the red fires it down. Icing called against Cumberland again. Caden Cam getting the puck to the line. Doesn't come out. Crusaders get a shot that goes wide. Hogg pushing the puck to Cam in the corner. Lamotte helping him out. Centering pass. Nobody there for West Carleton. West Carleton with possession in the corner. Caden Cam lays a hit. Allows Lamotte to get a hold of the puck. Cosgrove with it now along the left wing. Sends a pass across. Cumberland not touching the puck, still getting called for offside. West Carleton with possession. Brothers laying a hit on the half boards. Breaks up the play. West Carleton still maintaining possession. They're able to muscle their way in, get a shot off. Went wide. McDonald along the half boards, working with Parentos deep. West Carleton coming up with it. Cycling back down, back to the point. Puck came outside the line. Shot on net. Daly made a save. Face-off should be coming outside the zone. Oh, face-off is inside the zone. Pierce Teed chipping the puck into neutral. Owen White with pressure, coming up with a puck. He cycles the puck deep for Pierce Teed. Pierce Teed rubbing the player out, maintaining possession. Pierce Teed chips the puck off the opponent into the netting. Whistle gets blown. 2-2 game, 9:26 left in the third. I see Caron skating back on the ice. Glad to see he's okay and back out there. West Carleton getting the puck to the line. 3-on-1 developing. Keish able to get his stick on the puck to break up the play. West Carleton with a shot on net. That's tipped on its way to the net wide. Keish off the wall to White. White electing to keep it there as he had pressure. McFadden digging with him. White gets it to McFadden. Gets it to Pierce T, but he's chipped to the puck just at the line. McFadden with the puck in his zone. He skates it out. It's stick checked. Caron getting beat against the wall. West Carleton get a shot off, and Bailey able to make save. White flipping the puck down the ice. Icing waved off as it was tipped. West Carleton with possession. Entering the zone, penalty coming up against Cumberland. Cam touches it up. Penalty coming up on the play. .27, Owen White getting the call. They're going to go off for 2 minutes for interference. West Carleton on the draw. Not able to get clean possession. Hogg gets his stick on it. He's in the mix. West Carleton from behind the net. Up to the point. D-to-D pass broken out by Betsis, who's going on a foot race. Baptiste gaining possession, gives it to Cam. Cam opting to skate it back out of the zone. Cam over to Hogg. Hogg sends it into the West Carleton area. West Carleton miffing on the pass. Baptiste on the forecheck again. Almost on a breakaway. Crusaders rimming the puck around the zone. Hogg getting a hold of it, sending it back to neutral. West Carleton cycling back up to the red. No clean entry, so they opt to shoot it in. Hogg first on it. He fires it down the ice. Baptiste on the attack. West Carleton able to pass it around him. They break in 3-on-3. McFadden gets a hold of it, fires it through a hole in the defense and down the ice. Crusaders ice the puck. 28 seconds left in the power play for the Crusaders. Puck was dropped as Daly was having a sip of water here. He's able to get his gear back on and get into the play. West Carleton around the zone. At the line. Pushed out by McFadden. McFadden not able to hold on to it. Puck comes back to Parato. Brothers over to McFadden. Penalty coming to an end. Owen White's out of the box. Crusaders backdoor play. Puck just slides wide of the net. Cumberland able to get the puck down the ice. No icing. West Carleton firing back to neutral. Levesque, who's coming off the bench, gets possession of it. An errant pass. And he fires it deep into the West Carleton zone. Behind the net. Cosgrove comes up with it. Centers it to McDonald, who fans on the shot. Quiche getting hit high. Cross-checked. West Carleton Crusaders going back on the penalty kill. Number 14 for the Crusaders going off for 2 minutes for cross-checking. Caden Cam pulls it back for Parato. Parato at the line, to the wall. Baptiste to Parato. Parato, a shot on. Bounced off a leg, came to Caron. Caron with a quick snapshot. Gets it to the goalie, who slows that down with a big glove save. West Carleton with possession on the draw. They shoot it off of a glove that's hanging off the side of the bench. The whistle is blown. Face-off comes to the right of the West Carleton goalie. The draw comes back to Parato. Parato looks over to Caron, passes it to Baptiste. Parato to Baptiste. Back to Parato at the line. Parato over to Caron. Caron back to Parato. Parato with a shot. That's just goes wide of the net. Puck bounces off the back wall back towards the goalie. Almost trickles in, but the goalie able to get a glove behind his pad and hold the puck out. Quick change. Brothers on the ice for Caron. Puck's brought back for Brothers. Brothers down for Cosgrove. Cosgrove's hit. West Carleton rimmed the puck. Baptiste gets a hold of it. Baptiste leaving it for Parato. Parato wasn't at the line for him. West Carleton regains possession, and Cumberland have to try to regroup. Brothers kicking a puck down. Gets it to Baptiste. Baptiste in the slot. Gets it back to Brothers. Brothers with a quick shot on net. That's thrown down in front. Cosgrove with the rebound from Cam. Scoring goal number 3 in this game. Jackson Cosgrove, 71, goal number 3. Shot by Cam, rebound by Cosgrove. 3-2 game, 4:11 left in this contest. Ty McDonald breaking up a pass. Gets possession and flips it deep. Levesque following that puck in, as well as Wojcik. West Carleton able to get possession, to send it to the wall in neutral, but Hogg dumps it back in. Levesque on the forecheck, so is McDonald. West Carleton get it to neutral. Whistle is played, hand pass called. Face off is going to be outside of the Crusaders zone. McFadden tying up his man. West Carleton get possession, chip the puck on net. Daly elects to hold on. He gets a whistle, and we're going to set up to his right. West Carleton win the draw. They get the puck back to the point, but it trickles out of the zone, so they have to reset neutral. Pierce Teed on the forecheck, gets a puck over to White. White gets destroyed on a knee-on-knee. No arm on the play. West Carleton coach yelling for his skaters to get back in position for a draw because curfew is in 3 minutes. But courtesy dictates for his players to go back to the bench when there's an injured player. So the referees push the players back while Cumberland can escort White off the ice. White's going off the ice. Looks like his evening is done. Hopefully this game stays civil. Pierce Teed working behind the net, keeping the puck deep. McFadden going and laying a hit on the half boards. West Carleton walking in, trying to wire one to the net. That's broken up by the defenseman. Crusaders with possession. Goalie to the bench. Extra skater on the ice. Empty net. West Carleton breaking in. Lots of pushing and hitting right now. Puck's all jammed up against the boards. Quiche pulling the puck out of the scrum. Gets possession. Rims it around, gets it to the line. Levesque at the line. Working the body, getting the puck out. So 2 minutes left in this game. Empty net, West Carleton. Cam getting possession. Fires it just wide of the net. West Carleton running it around. Cam getting a quick shot on net. West Carleton picking the puck down and breaking out. Crusaders on the break-in. They fire the puck, forcing Daly to make a save and firing the puck to the side. Dammut chipping the puck out of the zone. Cam on the forward check. Almost pushes the puck in off two opponents. Curfew goes off. Cumberland comes out with a victory. After a tough fought game. Hopefully Owen White is going to be okay. The coaching staff will come out with a big W.